welcome. I am D-Real. That is Theo B, and this is Friday Vibin. What's cracking, y'all? This is the first live of 2025, and we're going to be doing stuff different in 2025, ain't we, Theo?
You see it. 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 We dressing a little differently, but yeah. You see what's going on in the background and everything. It's 2025. It's 2025. We're doing it different. We're doing it different.
He got all Jamaican Billy D on me.
So, I mean, bro, it's all about the motherland. You feel what I'm saying? It's all about the motherland. 2025 going forward. We tapping deep into.
You should have told me we was getting fly. I would have got my African gear out, and we could have got our fly with it. Or I could have got out my Chinese gear, and we could have got fly.
Hold on now, because I want the Rock With Me Nation to understand. One, I'm high. That's one.
Me too.
But two, I did say to you, big bro. I said, big bro, I'm talking to you because I said, my big bro, I need to talk to my big bro. I said, big bro, I'm thinking about changing stuff up for 2025. You said, what you mean? I said, I'm going for being Mr. Sexy Flexy.
Okay. I do. You know what? I do remember that conversation. I do. But you didn't say when.
2025. Okay.
It's 365 days.
You know what? You ready?
2025.
You know what? You ready? Whenever you and I are doing lives, whether we doing them separately or whether we doing them together, that's where I'm at with it. Like, we got to drive up the female numbers. You did. We gotta raise that up.
So I got to get flammy off in this bitch. Is that what you saying to me?
I mean, I'm just saying, like, well, hold on.
I got to throw on some things and get snazzy up in this mind.
Well, watch this, big dog. Watch this, big dog. Watch this, big bro. So you rock with me, nation. I'll rock with me, nation. Half of the rock with me, nation. Half of the rock with me, nation.
Right.
Two sides to the same, two different sides to the same coin, right? Okay. So watch this. Watch this. So this where I'm going with this. We grown men.
Okay. You know what? You don't even gotta say nothing else. Next week, I'll show
you. We grown. You know what I'm saying? We can be nerds. We can be nerds.
You said you ain't gotta say nothing else. I got a gang of shit sitting in the closet. And I don't put it on set when I'm on vacation. So we can break out some sexy flexy stuff and see what happened with it.
We grown over here, and folks need to know we grown over here. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And we ain't doing what everybody else do. No. We grown over here.
You ain't said nothing but a word. I'm about to break them off. If you don't want your female fiend, then you better keep off this.
I'm just saying,
you know what I'm saying? So I bet. Oh, I'm sorry. How y'all doing out there? Rock With Me Nation. We just talking. I forgot y'all was in here. My bad. Let me say what's up and what's happening. I told you, I wasn't lying. Groovy in the building. What's up? Hey, how's it going, Groovy? President Kamoyo King. What's up, King? Salute to you, Grand Madam Tarot. We gonna get snazzy for you, girl. We gonna get snazzy for you.
Listen,
you gonna check us out next week. You're gonna be like, ooh, them characters right there. Great in the building. Paul Martin.
We talking about Friday night vibe. Why not have some Friday night vibe and lights off up in this thing? You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, all right. Like I said, man, you ain't gonna say nothing else to me. Yeah, you tell me one time. Message received.
Hey man, listen,
what y'all doing here?
It's all about my brotherly love and everything like that right now. I'm trying to figure out how
Nico, if you was really being slick with that comment, you would have spelled tails, Tales. Surprise, nigga. Anyway,
you gotta drop the knowledge. Got to drop the knowledge.
Professor, see what you're doing. See what you're doing. What's happening there? He's saying hello, hi, howdy to everybody. Where we starting off tonight, bro? Where we starting off tonight?
Man, first of all, shout out.
Paul said it's gonna look like players ball. Wait. Paul Martin said it's gonna look like players ball up in here next week.
I'm just saying, like, I mean, you know, we grown. We grown. And
maybe it just might look like playing ball up in here next week. You never know. You just gonna have to pull up.
Ain't this Friday night?
You just got
Big dog. Ain't this Friday night? Ain't this Friday night?
Hey, and you can have on your outfit, and after you get done with your live, you can slide right on into the club.
I'm just saying, you know, how we doing this on Friday? We grown. You know what I'm saying? Just the Friday night vibe.
Hey.
But when we start tonight, first of all, man, we're gonna start off, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get it on off my chest, man, and say shout out to Cat Williams. I understand what you was talking about in regards to Steve Harvey. No disrespect to Steve Harvey, but I understand what Cat Williams was talking about. I understand what Cat Williams was talking about, and I understand what Mark Curry was talking about. And that's all I got to say about it. That's all I got to say about it. That's all I got to say about it. I get it. That's a real thing.
Ware in the building. Andre Ware in the building. What's happening, my brother? We up in here vibing. That's up. That's what's
Big
up.
Dre. Big Dre. What's going on, Big Dre? Grand Madam.
Okay. Now, can I kind of piggyback on what you're saying there?
Big bro. We in here together.
It's 2025, and more things gonna change than the wardrobe. And we just want y'all to see. You the Rock With Me Nation, and since you rock with us, you get the benefit of how we rock. So ain't nothing else to say about that, except we can show you better than we can tell you. And let's see what other people feel like they can absorb from that.
I mean, one, kings, we build bridges and everything like that. And you have been termed, called the prophet. You have been. And I, you didn't choose that title. Yeah. That title was chosen for you. And I have been given graciously so the title of griot. So anytime we can be used as a wealth of information for content providers to have content for their channel, talking points for their channel. Hey, that's what we're here for. That's absolutely what we're here for. Absolutely. At the end of the day, it's about growing the knowledge. Absolutely. So I just, No,
I guess, you know what, Theo? I just had an epiphany. I realize I am the wellspring from which many, many, many souls flow. I can live. You know what? Here. I got the perfect analogy. Okay, when you see a tree, you look at the sturdy trunk. You look at the outreaching branches. You look at the beautiful foliage, but never one time think, if it was not for them strong roots underneath all of that, it would not exist. Here ends the lesson.
That's the toughest part of the tree too, because the roots down in the ground doing all the damn dirty work.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right.
Hey, you can just chop the tree down. You got to do some work to get the trunk, the roots up out the ground. Oh, that's not an easy task. That's not an easy task at all. But hey, like I said, man, at the end of the day, man, being a prophet, you feel me? And being given that title, like you ain't named yourself. Your work, your conduct, your attitude, your energy, your persona, earn you that. And so, and I ain't disagreeing with it, because I'm like, well, shit, I go lean on the dude. I don't know what anybody else be doing, huh? So that makes sense to me. And so, with that being what it is, that's gonna happen. You feel me? Like, because if you so it's 2025. So it's already been said we the premier when it come to that. We didn't say that. That's what somebody said about us. They said it in front of a group of people. We didn't say that. And so if they said it then, and they got admiration and respect from quite a few people, then clearly they wasn't lying. You can't be they lie about one thing and they only tell the truth. No. If you believe they telling the truth, they telling the truth. Well, they said we them. We the go-to experts. We it. And they didn't say nobody else. They said we it. Well, if that's what that is, and we're the griot and the prophet and the griot, then we got to be understanding and prepared that folks gonna lean on us for our knowledge. And I'm humble with it. I'm humble. You know what I'm saying? Because I lean on you and Mr. Smith.
Keep grinding.
See what I'm saying? But here's the difference.
Is the bottom line.
You ready?
Keep grinding.
You ready? I give you and Mr. Smith credit. You see what I just said? I lean on you and Mr. Smith, but I know I give you and Mr. Smith credit. So, hey. But everybody ain't everybody. It's Friday night. We vibing. Just got paid.
Friday night. We are vibing. This is Friday vibing, the slightly petty edition.
Part one drink. Getting down. Check the mirror. Looking fly. Round up my posse. Get in my right. What's up, big dog?
I have a question. Okay. Now, we talk a lot about Black actors being made to fit into what is classically known as a white role. But we never talk about the flip. And you know where I'm going with this. Folks send us stuff, and I guess the intent is, what is my thought on it? Well, Bo DeMaio has some comments about Black actors becoming white characters. How you feel about that, Theo?
What year is it again? What year is it? Is it 2025?
It's the new year.
All right.
It's the new year.
All right. And we say we vibing, right? We say we vibing.
I still am.
Okay. Yeah, I'm with you, big dog. So I'm with you so much to the point I gotta do this with my eyes closed. So me and you been rocking with each other since 2021. You see, you dig? And I know for a fact how me and you was talking.
21.
Yeah, I know how me and you was talking about that thing, race swapping and everything like that. We our video catalog is full of videos talking about that particular topic. You feel what I'm saying? And we done got ridiculed, cussed out, and everything about our stance on that. You feel me? I ain't never heard from Bo DeMaio. I ain't heard from him. He ain't the only one I ain't hear from, but I definitely ain't hear from him. Once again, I'm happy to provide content for you.
Not a peep.
I'm happy to provide all the talking points, all the content you need to and you stay relevant. Them some great talking points.
I told y'all this is the petty edition.
I mean, what do you want me to? What am I supposed to say? I heard this before. I heard it from you. I heard it from me. It's just I heard it 2 years ago. Well, where was Bo at 2 years ago? Oh, clearly working on X-Men 97 when they had already decided.
Well, Theo, it's important now because Bo DeMaio is in it.
I guess. But ain't this the same dude said 2 years ago they already knew T'Challa wasn't gonna be in X-Men 97? So I mean, you know. Now, mind you, this is why they call me the griot, because my memory is just like that. So I don't know what to take from there. You know what? We said it. I'm glad he here with us. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. I don't know why you weren't talking that talk when you was over there, because that's when you could have been. Now, see, here's the thing. Here we go. Let me just go ahead and say this. I don't want to hear this from Nate Moore when he's no longer over there, because you had something to do about it when you was over there. You chose to do nothing. Ryan Coogler, I don't want to hear nothing from Ryan Coogler about what's going on with Marvel in regards to race, this, that, and the third. Because when you was over there, you had a chance to do something about it. You ain't do nothing. So while I appreciate it, Bo, we still know that where was Aurora's love interest? We do know her powers got deleted. We do know that Roberto da Costa showed up light skinned. Well, if you was the showrunner, why you ain't put your foot down?
Oh.
So I don't know what you want me to say at this particular. Hell, I could ask why in the world. Watch this. I'm not understanding why the black person didn't ensure we had. I know it's called X-Men 97, but we ain't have no other black mutants running around in 97. You couldn't create one. I wouldn't have been mad if you Hey, he could have created a black gay character. I'd have been good, but damn, can you do something about the black numbers? What? Huh? What?
Yeah, that been perfect time throw Sync in there.
Watch this. He could have hit us with a 2-for-1. You could have hit us with Sync and Prodigy. See how that go?
Or I would have even been cool with Gentle.
Frenzy, because Cecilia Riaz, somebody. You the showrunner.
But in the comics, just like in the show, they seem to not know where their mutants of African lineage, Negro lineage are at when you need to put them all together.
Here we go. I'm because it's 2025. You know what, Bo? You said it, big dog. Good looking. Hopefully, with you saying it, it get the shine and the attention that it's due. Hopefully, more people of your status will come out and speak out this even further. God knows me and Darren have been speaking on it for quite some damn time now.
Okay. Jadix, you gotta get in here early. If you want to make comments like that, because we already done established that Bo is not the best of messengers, sir. And the exact things you have in your comments was mentioned not 5 seconds ago. So get in here on time.
You're gonna hit the rewind. Can I
just saying, it ain't a knock, it ain't a warning or nothing like that. I'm just saying, don't come in the chat fired up to just talk and not know what has already been discussed.
Yeah. Long story short, though, we glad he said it. Just took a little minute, but hey, he said it.
Or come in, or come in and ask. Come in and ask. What are we talking about? Just a thought. He had Bishop take one of those breaks I used to take when I was at a job I didn't like.
Man, did you see the video that Emergency also did on Black Panther 3?
The one about Denzel's role as Aurora's father?
Bro, I don't know. Bro, he said not. I don't know. I might have sped through the video, man. It might have been. He said they're gonna do Black Panther 3, but a high-ranking executive is going to no longer be with the MCU right after that. I'm saying myself.
So,
well, okay, so I don't. Okay, now I'm not. See, I don't be. It's no secret that Nate is out the door. That everybody know that. The message boards are full of that content. Like, so I took it to like, because I'm saying to myself, well, damn. Remember when I did the video and I said Nate Moore is a lame duck producer? You know, Emergency also was talking about, you know, he did the Captain America movies, he did the Black Panther movies and everything. I'm like, no, he was executive producers on those movies. What the movie you left out that he produced was The Eternals. But I don't know why we act like that. That ain't his movie. That's his movie. Huh? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why we act like that. And then watch this.
Roll.
Yeah, he is the producer over Black Panther and Black Panther 2. I don't know why we acting like all three movies succeeded. They didn't. I think people understand something. When you're the, you know, and I'm not saying that he wasn't qualified. Not saying that he wasn't qualified. I'm not gonna say that. But help me out. Tell me if I'm right or wrong. When you're hired as the token, you expect it to be able to relate to those like you. I hire you for a reason, to get that money. I hire you to get that money. Now, we know when they break down these films and everything like that, the success of them, they break them down demographics. They looking at everything. Well, you ain't getting me the dollar that I hired you for. As a matter of fact, you losing me money. What I'm asking myself is, why would you make that a point of, it's one thing for me and you to talk about, right? Because we here. Why would you say that as Kevin Feige? He's low-key attached to Captain America 4, and he's directly attached to Black Panther 3. Why would you mention that? And then I asked another question. If Secret Wars is coming after Black Panther 3, what's your motivation for watching anything of the MCU knowing they finna reboot it? Bruh.
Gotta have something to reboot.
I'm saying, like, from a fan
You ain't
perspective.
You ain't got nothing to reboot right now. You ain't got nothing to reboot.
This is why the Snyderverse, well, not the Snyderverse, this is why the Warner Brothers movies weren't doing too well. Once they said the old boy was coming in and he was going to reset the universe and everything, fans checked out of the movies because there was no reason to be emotionally invested. Everything was going to be reset afterwards. They attribute that as part of the reasons, not saying they did or didn't, but they attribute that as part of the reasons why those movies failed. I would like to say that bad writing, scripts were part of it, but hey, what do I know? I'm just a comic book fan, which, you know, we constantly get asked all the time on social media. Do we read comic books? I would like to think that our decor answers that question, whether or not we read comic books. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My brother then froze up on us. Wait a minute. Hold up. I'm going in to see if I'm still here. Let me see. Well, y'all still see me. Y'all still see me. I see y'all. We see one another. We gonna make it do what it can do. We gonna see. I'm trying. What y'all got going on here? Nightella is in the building. Miss Kita's in the building. Anansi in the building. Everybody's in the building. I'm gonna keep up what's going on. Top messages. Let me get all messages so I see everybody that's talking. Kamoyo, Feige, to Nate, you and the other boy. Take, hey. Theo, you are still here. Daryl, okay, we still here. We're gonna do what we can to make it do what it can do till my dog come back, because we Friday night vibing and everything like that. So I guess we could talk about what we want to talk about and everything like that. I'm keep up with these notes. I recently finished Ta-Nehisi Coates' run on Black Panther, and I've just finished the first volume, Dr. Eve Ewing. Okay, well, you getting your read on. You getting your read on, big dog. That's what that is. You getting your. There you go.
I'm back.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
Yeah, I went out and went back in. I had to fit because I don't know if you was like blinking on. I couldn't really. Now I'm catching you.
Okay, well I'm here. I'm here, big dog. I'm here. I ain't going nowhere.
I see. Go ahead, continue.
Yeah, no. We were just talking about the youngest lion on the team, Nico Bean, said he finished Ta-Nehisi Coates' run and the first boy Dr. Egan run. He was talking about that and everything, but you know, in regards to what we were discussing earlier.
Ta-Nehisi Coates run.
Yeah.
Okay.
In regards to Bo DeMaio saying what he said, I'm glad he said
it. Not one to be caught flat-footed. Have you read? Well, you said you did. Have you read Avengers 22 yet?
I overlooked Avengers 22. I see what's going on in it and everything like that. I'm currently breaking down, trying to get these Miles comic books out and everything like that. So probably get around to Avengers 22 on Sunday and everything. Just trying to break it down. But I mean, I know who ain't in it. That's you talking about the one with the black cat, right? I mean, did you see our boy in it?
Now, no. But that doesn't. I'm to a point now where I have come to expect them to omit or find some kind of way to excise characters like T'Challa out of a story simply because they too interesting for their own good, and people don't know how best to write characters like that, or don't want to. Because if you done wrote great stories, like making him the head of Avengers and Crises, only to say now I don't know what to do with him since he ain't the king of Wakanda anymore.
Bro, I don't even know what
I would think that would give you more opportunity.
Watch this. I don't know what to do with that because I'm sitting up here like, okay, because giving people the benefit of the doubt. That's what we're doing. You got my dog being rep right and everything like that right there. Great blood hunt run and everything like that. My dog would represent. And then it's like, okay, you like I say, that X Factor thing left a bitter taste in my mouth because you just put him on the cover. That wasn't my dog. And then you low key, you got my dog in Miles, but he ain't in Miles like that. You got it featuring. No, it ain't featuring him. You stop that. And now my dog MIA on the Avengers. Great story. Great story. I ain't gonna lie. Him being Panther Gang and everything. Great story. I ain't finna act like that. I'm not. I believe in keeping it a buck. You feel what I'm saying? Which not too many of us do anymore. That's crazy. But I believe in keeping it a buck. So, but now I'm like, okay, well, you kind of got me thirsty. You wet the palate a little bit, and now it's like, okay, we're gonna pull it back for 2 issues. Well, okay, never mind. So, all right. See, this is why I have to say to myself, I got Wakanda at the house. That's why I ain't gotta do this no more. Let me lower my standards. Let me lower my standards so I don't be mad. You know what I'm saying? Clearly, I'm gonna get the T'Challa treatment that I got when I was a kid. He may have an issue here. He may have a series there. He may show up in this comic. He may show up in that comic. Damn this thing, because he got a bigger fan base now than he did back then. So you would think that wouldn't make no sense. But, hey. I'm just a comic book fan, man. What I know.
Okay. Now, here's a question. And I'm about to show you. Now, here's a question that I wanted to ask. We talk about, at least these days, we talk about Black Panther and Moon Knight almost in the same breath. The relationship between those two characters over the years has gotten closer and closer and closer and closer and closer. And over the years, one of those characters has gotten more and more and more popular. Again, who came up in much the same way. A random appearance in somebody else's comic where he kicked their ass and it stood out like, wow, he really put that on them. Fantastic Four and the Werewolf, respectively.
There's a similarity and a difference with Mark Spector and T'Challa, because both got replaced by somebody else. The thing is that they stopped Mark's run and started the other characters' run. Everybody else that took over the mantle for T'Challa was in T'Challa's book. They weren't in their own book. They were in T'Challa's book. So when we talk about relevancy, you know what? Here we go. Segue. You know, we talk about stuff.
You tying it back.
We talk about stuff. We talk about stuff. And now I was always raised that words have meaning. Words are impactful. And if you ask some people, words influence the energy around you. So you need to be careful about what you say. My grandmother used to tell me everything ain't heard or seen is meant to be spoken upon, right? Amen, amen. Now, we have some folks that want to do this thing in regards to it's a mantle. And I don't know where the disconnect comes in at. Shout out to the young man. I think we broke it down. Communication barrier. That's what I attributed to. So we move forward. But it's a lesson learned. It's a lesson learned. When we say something is more than, if we say I'm more taller than Daryl, that means Daryl is tall. I'm just taller. That's what that means. If we say I have more food than Daryl has food. I just happen to have more food. So when we say he's the most relevant Black Panther, well, that means the other Black Panthers are relevant. While we would want that to be so, that ain't so. They footnotes. Whether we want that to be what that is or not, they footnotes. Queen Turkana, the peacemaker. You know she's the peacemaker because that's what they said. You ain't read not one damn story, not one damn comic where she did something to show you she was the peacemaker. It's like that same argument when people keep wanting to say Shuri's just as smart as T'Challa. You got to write that. It's not enough just to say it. It's not enough just to say it. Oh, you okay? Well, you want to tell me? What is it?
That's what it is.
Yeah, you gotta do something that's relevant. It's not enough for me to say, and I didn't say it, by the way. It's not enough for me to say I'm the griot or you to say you're the prophet. There's a track record there. Something tangible, something you can refer to that justifies those titles. There's nothing, and I'll be like, I understand mantle. Well, the reason why we're saying it's a mantle, help me out, big bro, is because we're saying in Black Panther, I'm not saying Fantastic Four 52, we're saying in that one that T'Challa comes from a long line of Black Panthers. That's what we're saying in 1966. Well, unless somebody says he's immortal, ain't nobody ever said that. Unless somebody says he's immortal, then you got to be a complete idiot not to think that there are other different Panthers there. But just because they're there does not mean they're relevant. They have to be made relevant, and they haven't. So I just want us to, because I think people get in their feelings. I think we do too much of this. Let me poke my chest. I know more about T'Challa than you do, so let me shut you down and everything like that. No, if we Black Panther fans, we Black Panther fans. We ain't got to shut each other down. That ain't what that's
take
about.
your information about T'Challa and you and make it sound like it's my information.
Yeah, yeah. That ain't what we doing. There are.
You hear what I said?
Huh?
Did you hear what I said there?
Say that one more time, big dog.
I sarcastically said, I'm gonna take your information that you know about T'Challa and use it and try to make it sound like information.
You know what? That
I told you it's the petty edition tonight.
You know what? When somebody said on Twitter, you be getting your comic book knowledge from Comic Books Explained, I was like, no. There's not a damn thing Comic Book Explained can tell me about a black character.
Can I make a confession?
I was like, I don't even know why we fixed our mouth. Go ahead.
Can I make a confession?
Go ahead.
Being totally transparent here. Being totally transparent here. I do not know the last time I watched Comics Explained. So yeah, you can that right there is grade A bullshit right there. So Comics Explained.
Here's the sad part. If you do watch Comic Books Explained, right? One, great channel. Not taking anything away from him. God bless him, great channel. But you know his priority ain't necessarily black characters. It ain't. No. It ain't. So if you are on social media having a conversation with a fan of a black character, what makes you think of anybody? You could have said Ernie Blair without fear. Like, no, dead ass. You could have said Ernie Blair without fear. You could have said Chillmonger. You could have said Back of the Bus. But Comics Explained for black characters. And said it with their chest. That's what be killing me. Is Lord. I be like, you saying so matter of factly, like you just know that's what the Negroes got to do. The Negroes got to go to the white man to get their comic book knowledge. Like the Negroes can't read, huh? It make it worse when it's, watch this, another Negro telling you that. You be like, so really I can't read. Well, where did you get your information from? Did you read? Are you special? So you think you're the only one of us out here that can read? Wow, that's crazy. Oh man, we vibing, man. I'm enjoying this, man.
Yeah, it gets.
I'm enjoying the hell out of this, man.
It gets back.
We need to go ahead and get that podcast, big dog.
It get. Oh, Storm.
So we can take it to a whole nother level. Like we get the podcast, we can have Prof T on, and we can have some R&B groups popping up while doing our show, while we talking some comic books and everything like that, dropping some music and everything like that. That's what I'm thinking, big dog. If we gonna be this here, yonder, you feel what I'm saying? Like, go on, embrace the look. Go on.
Hey. Storm in the Avengers.
She looks sexy in that.
Good thing, bad thing, too soon to tell.
Man, I don't know. I got to remember the artist's name. He had her looking good in that issue. He did. She looking thicker than a Snicker. She sure is. She looking scrub delicious. She is. She is. I don't know why she got no. I don't know why she got some esteem issues. I don't.
Stay focused, Theo.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Stay focused. Focus, bro. Good thing, bad thing. Okay. Are you communicating with me?
I mean, if you asking me what I liked about the issue, the artwork.
No. Not the issue. The idea of Storm being in the Avengers.
Hold on. I don't know why. Why would I have a problem with that? Hank was in the Avengers when we was kids.
Who said you had a problem with it? I said, is it a good thing, a bad thing, or too soon to tell?
I guess, okay, if the question is it a good thing? Is it a good thing or a bad thing?
Okay, so can I give you my rationale?
Hold on.
Can I give you can I give you my rationale?
Okay.
Well, see, people been coming to me, you know, or shooting in my comments about how they think Avengers is, or Storm being in Avengers is boring because she ain't did nothing. And when Monica Rambeau first got in the Avengers, she felt like that puzzle piece that no matter where you put her, she just decided to make her the leader. And when you put her in charge of the Avengers, oh, damn, now she fitting right in. So that's why I always say about writers and shit that don't know how to write characters. Oh, I can't make Monica Rambeau the leader of the Avengers. Captain America is there. Thor is there. Hell, She-Hulk is there. And they was all there before that black woman. So why are we making her the leader? Well, Same thing with Storm.
When
okay?
I said, and
Sam went to her, was like, please, oh, please, join the, hang on. He was like, please, oh, please, join the Avengers. Aurora's like, I joined the Avengers. And then we focus on the fact that her and T'Challa ain't talking versus her development as an Avenger. Storm's development as an Avenger is not attached to her relationship with her ex-husband. So if us thinking, oh, ain't shit happening in this book because Storm and T'Challa ain't talking. Let her develop. Let's see what's going to happen. Let's see what's there. And that's why I say maybe we should, she only been there like what, 4 issues, 3 issues, and we already like thumbs down.
I think when I look at it, you know, I like to let the story unfold unless it's just going off the rails. What I thought was going to happen is when Carol had a conversation with Tony about how she was being stressed out and everything, I thought she was going to step down as the leader. We've seen this happen before with leaders of the Avengers, the chairperson. They stepped down as the leader, and I thought she was going to nominate Aurora as the new leader of the Avengers. That's what I thought was going to happen. I understand that might have rubbed some people the wrong way because T'Challa wouldn't have then been the leader, but as much as we know about T'Challa, there's still some more we could learn about Aurora as a character. So I thought that was going to be the move. But when I look at where she's at right now in the Avengers, I think, and it's just me. Okay, so if I'm looking at J.M. McKay, and I got to be fair, you give me one issue featuring T'Challa. All right. The next issue is the team. You just passing some stuff up, and I think that was a setup issue for us to see how the Avengers and the X-Men are going to be working together later on down the road. And then the issue after that, if I'm not mistaken, is when you're giving us the Black Cat. And to me, that's more of an issue that focuses more so on Wanda and the Vision. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, so, and that's why I try and be fair. It's like, I don't want to be unfair to a writer when I notice certain patterns. So what I'm looking at is, okay, you're at this stage of the game in your writing where you're giving us team stories, but they're going to feature an individual character. Okay, all right, that's fine. Because I can't say nothing because the first one you featured, far as I took recognition of, was T'Challa. And you gave him damn near his own damn world. I gotta respect, appreciate that. Panther Gang and everything like that. Dude didn't take no L. You wrote him heroically and everything like that. So, okay, well, that's what that is. I gotta appreciate it. As you stated, let the story unfold. I just he ain't doing nothing crazy. I mean, you know, what I noticed about the last issue.
And how is that and how is that a difficult thing to manage? Let me go to the comments. Mario say Chad likes Storm in Avengers. and Chad is not disagreeing.
Listen, like I said, I think it's one of them things, and also I think this is the pattern that I've noticed. I don't think he has a number. I don't think he got a number. And when you ain't got a number, you can write like this. You can give me spotlight issues on certain members, on all the members, spotlight issues on each individual member. When you ain't got a number, because you got plenty of time to tell your story. You ain't doing this in no 5, no 12 issue run. You ain't doing that. Dude look like he finna roll with it. He already 2 years in.
And if I'm being and if I'm being honest, that's the way it should be.
Yeah. I'm not complaining.
And then on top of that, if you want to see something, bam, mheroes at marvel.com, okay to print. Tell them how you feel about what's going on in their book. You know what I'm saying? I am just like anybody else in the comments expressing an opinion. Okay? Don't attack me because of my damn opinion. Breathe, relax, take a couple seconds. And I ain't gonna say no names till Muzz realize who that is directed at. Breathe, brother. Breathe.
You know what, man?
Slow down.
When you say breathe, let's look at it like this. Because I like that. Georgia lost yesterday.
Yeah, I saw that.
Georgia lost to Notre Dame yesterday. I want folks to know I didn't lose my mind.
Yes, I saw that.
I did not lose my mind. And now, why am I saying that? I've been a Georgia Bulldog fan for a long time now. I've been a Pittsburgh Steelers fan for a long time now. I've been a Black Panther fan for a long time now. You know what? I like him. I love him as a character. I really, really do. But not enough to lose no sleep. I can't do that now. Can't do that. So when Big Bro say breathe, like, understand, we can't. You can't let your love, your affinity for the character be the end all say all. You got a whole other life to live. And this character ain't putting no food on your table yet. I noticed I said.
I mean, at the risk of being, at the risk of being vapid, just what you said. Ain't nobody paying me right now to have an opinion. But if somebody was paying me to have an opinion, my opinion is what matters because I'm getting effing paid to express my opinion. Right now, we're in a format where everybody can express their opinion. But bear in mind, one opinion ain't more important than the other. And if we got to go rank wise, then we go channel.
Right.
People in the comments don't understand that, do they? Theo. That's all I say. When I say breathe, breathe. Don't. I mean, maybe on other people's pages they have fun getting into
man,
fights
like,
and the
and that was the
comments
thing,
and
like,
heated discussions
that
and
was
all
the thing
that
that I
type of
took
stuff.
away
But
from.
this is Friday. It's Friday. We vibing. We vibing.
Watch this. That was the thing that I took away from the dude that I was talking to, man. It was like I saw where it had broke down into insults, and I'm like, at what point as men do we evolve past that? Like, when does it get to a point where we can just sit down and be transparent and get to the root of the issue and not resort to name call? Like, what? And man, you know, I'm gonna give props to the dude and everything like that, man. Man, let's remove all this little pride. We both Black Panther fans, and if you're a Black Panther fan, I don't even understand what the beef is. I ain't gonna get that one. I ain't gonna understand that one, because as we say, you know what you know what you don't know. You know if somebody say something you don't know. You know when somebody say something that sound contradictory to what you know. And you know, because we Black, you didn't been to church. You done heard the pastor say, don't take my word for it, take it for yourself. We got way too many people that don't know how to, well, you know what? I ain't never heard of what you're talking about. Let me go see what's going on. Hey man, I appreciate it. Good looking, good knowledge. And we move the party forward. Like, just keep moving forward. Like, I don't, you ain't got about that'll blow stuff like that, blow your high.
That where I was with it.
Stuff.
That where I stayed with it on Friday.
Yeah.
Just,
Stuff like that blow your high.
to...
Did we not say bring what you drink, bring what you smoke? You should be too drunk or too high to be arguing with anybody right now. You should be feeling good right now.
Maybe he drinks Red Bulls.
Man, don't drink that coming over here.
Maybe he drinks Monster energy drinks.
Listen, that's the Wednesday, Thursday show. That is not the Friday show.
Boy, if y'all want to go around Thursday and go, I got time on Thursday. I got time. Don't be fucking with mine.
Man, listen, bro. First of all, who fight when they clean?
What, you see how you Lamar? Don't get the Lamar got a song. Don't he said, what he said, bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Don't kill my vibe.
Come on, man. Come on, I came on it. Come on, man. We party, we vibing. You know what, man? And I like this type of, speaking of atmosphere, myself, y'all know my oldest. I'm gonna say my youngest biological here, Crystal, is here. She's visiting for New Year and everything like that. And so her mom,
I saw that.
Yeah, her mom has become active in social media and everything like that. And so Sunday, God willing, we're going to start a show. And I was talking to Alicia about it today, and I was thinking about the name of the show and everything like that. And I was, what would be what it could be. The name of the show is going to be called Co-Parenting 101. Co-Parenting 101. It's going to be a show dedicated to helping those who are co-parenting navigate the waters of it based on our own life experiences and everything like that. So y'all stay tuned. Make sure you got your notifications on. That will be on my channel. I think that's something that's needed in all communities. The reason why we're calling it Co-Parenting 101, I don't think she knows, but she'll know now, is because Co-Parenting 101 isn't a Black title. It isn't a white title. It's a universal title. And I feel like there are quite a few people that could benefit from this. So we're gonna be doing that. She said she want to do a test run on Sunday. So make sure you got your notifications on. Co-Parenting 101. We're gonna bring it to y'all. So excited about that.
Okay.
I'm definitely excited about that.
Okay.
So
that's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's
so
what's up.
And I think that's what
that sounds like. That could be very, very therapeutic.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I think, society, as I was saying to her, We need more of that. Even saying it with Alicia, because you know, you got Tabitha Brown and her husband. You know, that's a black couple and everything like that. But by and large, when you look at social media, us as content providers, if we're a black male talking about black women, we bash. If or we doing some crazy red balloon popping contest. If it's a black female, she bashing black men, or she doing the red balloon contest and everything like that. So we don't really see or observe parents of a child or children who aren't in a relationship making it work for the betterment of the child. We don't see that. We don't get enough of. I don't believe we do. I could be wrong, but I don't believe we get enough of that to show that we can get along. We can get along, and we do get along. We may have to put some work into it, right? But at the end of the day, it benefits the child. So we're gonna do that. You can make it do what it do. So yeah, man,
That's
y'all
good
ease
stuff,
up.
man. That's real good stuff.
Yeah,
I'm happy for you, bro. I'm happy for you.
yeah, man.
I'm
So
happy
y'all
for you.
ease up, man. We need more love in this world, man. Like we
Um,
we need more love and peace in this world.
do we celebrate more, or do we, or are we more polarized? You know, I think about that all the time.
As a people, or just
Period. As a race, as as
um,
humans,
you say, do we celebrate more? Or do we? What's the
harp
question?
on the negative. Harp on the negative. Not necessarily a question, but just
I I think we give too much spotlight to the
the
negative. I
observation.
think we give too much spotlight to the negative. I think that's what we do, and I think that's propaganda. And I look at it like this. I will say it like this. I was watching a video the other day. I forget the pastor's name and everything like that, but I think he was talking to a rapper or something like that. But when we talk about like black on black crime, you know, that's propaganda. We never talk about anybody else killing themselves, and they do it, you know. But that's a divisive tactic. That's something that if you're an intelligent person, regardless of what race you belong to, ethnicity, you know that's a lie. But we tap into it. But what we don't talk about, I don't believe we talk about enough, are the stories when black people do right by each other. I believe those stories are out there. We don't talk about them, you know, or if we do talk about them, we downplay them to say that, oh, somebody was just doing this for this, or somebody was just doing that for that. So no differently than I believe, yeah, we got, and I feel like it needs to be said, yeah, there are some bad cops out there, but there's some stories out there, good cops too. We just don't get them. Society don't want to tell them, because that ain't what drives that ain't what pushes the ratings. No, the ratings are anytime you got a bad cop doing something to a person of color, that pushes ratings. Well, you know, it does ratings, but is that really what we need as a people? Is that what moves us forward as a nation? I
Yeah,
don't. I don't.
but sometimes we feed into it.
Yeah,
We
absolutely.
we feel, rather than looking at things and saying for ourselves that's BS, but because it's 10,000 other people over here say I agree with that, even if it's wrong as two left shoes, we still, why can't we, stand separate from things like that and say I disagree, bruh. And that's all it is. It ain't that I don't like you no more, or I don't like her no more. I just don't disagree. I just don't agree with what y'all saying. And if you
You
ain't with
know,
them, you against them is the order of the day for some reason.
remember when I said, are you more concerned about being right, or are you concerned about being accurate? Those mean two different things. You want to be right. If you want to be right, you really ain't checking for everything. You just gonna look at what's gonna prove your point. When you concerned about being accurate, you're like, okay, I just want the facts. This ain't about me being right or wrong. No, I want to know what this is. Okay, well, an intellectual person knows what it is just based on their life experiences. If you're a white person in your 40s or 50s, and you telling me an immigrant that made you feel some type of way, you lying. Ain't no immigrant took your job. Another white person may have took your job, but ain't no immigrant take your job. If an immigrant took your job and it ain't a job that require a degree, it's safe to say the job that got taken from you was a job that literally required little to no skill set. Now, here's the sad part about that. You mad at the immigrant, but you not mad at the white owner. You're not mad. There's a cognitive dissonance here because, see, the immigrant can't get hired if the white owner don't hire them. And it's not an excuse, or let me rephrase that. Oh, no, it's not an excuse. It might be a reason. It's just not a good one. It's not an excuse that your owner is okay with hiring the immigrants. I know why they're doing it, because the labor is cheaper. But if your owner had any integrity, the owner that looks like you, the owner that you go to church with, play softball with, go drinking with, have barbecues with, if that owner had the moral integrity that he was supposed to, you wouldn't be having these problems. You mad at the wrong person. It's just, you ain't got it within you to say something to your white friend that's your owner. It's easier for you to say something to the immigrant. That's a cop-out. That's practicing cognitive dissonance, because, you know, I ain't never lost no job to no immigrant. So I don't know how to be afraid of an immigrant taking my job. An immigrant ain't never took my job, ain't ever stole from me, lied to me, cheated on me. None of that. No, I can't even tell you I got into a fight with an immigrant. I can't. Most of them been black on black. Can't tell me.
Think about that, huh?
You tell me an immigrant gonna do this,
yeah,
that,
I have been. Yeah, I done been in more fights with black people than I've been with immigrants.
No, I'm just being there. Okay, well, that's my personal experience.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you can be on social media and you can be over there saying that the immigrants doing this, that, and the third. I ain't seen it. Now, who experiences we talking about? And the white folks, and this is what folks don't understand. Every white person knows a black person. And that black person is observant of your life. Stop lying, because the black person know you lying. The black person know damn good and well anything you went through in life had something to do with you or somebody that looked like you. An immigrant ain't done a damn thing to you. Stop lying. Just stop it, because they're there. So, but we not gonna watch this.
Yeah,
we not gonna.
Xenophobia is a terrible thing.
But watch this. We not going to, there are white people in this country that don't have issues with people coming over to America. We not going to talk about that, though. Even in our culture, you know, we spend most of our time talking about, oh, we don't get along with one another because we black here in America and they black over there in Africa. We don't talk nearly enough about the ones that do get along with each other. That's what we get. Man, they don't like us. Man, they don't like us. That's what we spend most of our time. We know damn good and well that ain't true.
Hey, yeah.
How do we know? Because we've interacted with brothers from Africa. We just did a video with a brother from Africa, interview with a brother from Africa the other day. Oh, man. And folks tried to make it seem like we was attacking him.
I interview some more.
You heard me? And folks tried to make it seem like we was attacking him then. No, we weren't. But you gonna believe what you want to believe, and that is absolutely fine. So I think that's
when folks are outside looking in, that's what they do.
Yeah,
they see what they want to see. They see what they want to see.
What did somebody say about Elon Musk? Once he bought Twitter, he made it more viable for you to just be loud than be right. Because you could say something and get paid off of the
and that's what I see a lot of. Yeah, I see a lot of that on Twitter. It's just folks talking, giving lip service. That's why a lot of times I'm just like, I can't feed into it. You know what I'm saying? Because it seems so toxic to me. So toxic.
I rather, what the brat say, I'd rather socialize and smoke my weed. What do you like? A whole lot of foreplay right before we get it started. What do you like? Somebody that can make my body say, my, oh my, all night long.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
No,
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Listen, man. We ain't getting older, man. We getting wiser, man. I'm too. Watch this. I can easily say I'm too old. Man, I'm too young for that. I'm too young for that. I ain't got time for that. I'm too young for that, man. I'm too young for that, man. I ain't got time for that, man. No, no.
Find you some. What them all do you say? You better find you somebody else to play with.
I mean, go ahead, man. You know, unless we playing dodgeball, I ain't playing during recess. You feel me? Go ahead, man. No. We got too much stuff going on, man. It's like nobody. I mean, they can, but you know what you like, you know what you love, and you know the work and effort that you put into it. And anybody questioning that is just being a damn troll. I got time for that, man. That's stopping us. We got plenty of people that are Black Panther fans ready for us to drop some Black Panther knowledge, and we ain't got time to be dealing with that other nonsense.
Yeah, we are the, again, like we are the wellspring from which everyone flows.
Yeah. So
New Year's tradition. Collard greens, black eyed peas. You believe in that? Other than for the culinary delight of it, do you believe there is some monetary gift later in the year attached to the cooking and eating of those foods?
No, man, that's the first for me, man. I done heard you need to have some stuff out the front door and be careful who walk in your front door during the new year. But I ain't heard nothing about no black eyed peas, no collard greens, big dog. No, I ain't heard nothing like that. What is it? You cook some collard greens and you're supposed to fall in the money. You're supposed to fall in the money as the year go on if you cook collard greens. Because I think if that's what you talk about, I think I did that. I can't necessarily swear that word. I can't necessarily say that word. I can tell you that I tried it. I can. I can tell you that I've definitely tried it. I can't necessarily tell you that something happened. I can't. I don't want to do that. Yeah.
So you just down with a tasty pot of greens or a tasty pot of a black eyed pea with some neck bones.
I'm just saying, like I tried it. I tried it because somebody said, "Hey, you gonna come into some money," and who can't take coming into some money? You feel me? So so I mean, I'm just gonna tell you, on more than one first of the year, I done had collard greens, cornbread, and black eyed peas. You feel what I'm saying? I didn't had it with that. You know what I'm saying? I done had that. I ain't finna act like that. But I'm just telling you, I don't ever remember a windfall of money coming my way because of it. I just don't. I don't.
So you are not from that school. It's just food. It's just food.
I've tried it. I went in thinking something was gonna come my way and it didn't. I just, maybe I didn't season it right. I don't know. But then again, it wasn't me cooking it. It was the folks that told it to me. They cooked it. So I'm waiting. I'm still waiting. Decades later. Still waiting. So. I ain't saying it don't work.
Question. Wasn't Hasbro supposed to be coming out with a ROM? When is that?
January. Just got here.
Did we
And I think that ROM went up for pre-order, if I'm not mistaken.
It must be sold out.
I don't think so. I think it has to go. I don't think so. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again. But I don't know. You know what, man? I ain't really effing with nobody in 2025.
Not until you tell me.
I ain't really effing with nobody in 2025. I really ain't effing with nobody in 2025. Like, you know, the comic book company, and y'all making me feel some type of way. The toy company, the action figure company, man, y'all making me feel some type of way. We already know. Oh, speaking of feeling some type of way. Oh, I got to say this. I'm a comic book fan. This nice little segue right here. Speaking of, I'm a comic book fan. My daughter is a movie fan. The 23-year-old, she's a movie fan. This is what she said to me last night. I'm not making this up. Dad, I feel like the MCU is dead. Wait a minute. Let me get, okay, so what you mean when you say that now? Because, you know, she think Chris Evans is sexy. She think Chris Hemsworth sexy. Like, if you sexy, you got her. She coming. You feel what I'm saying? Like, she in it to win it. So first she started talking about the Sony movies. Now, she didn't know she was talking about the Sony movies. I said, Christmas, them the Sony movies. I said, you can't necessarily contribute that to the MCU. She said, yeah, but then I ain't really like none of the stuff they had on Disney Plus. She went down a list. Secret Invasion, didn't care for that. Could not relate to Miss Marvel at all. Didn't care for the Marvels movie. Did not. Moon Knight didn't move her. Like, I'm sitting up there, I'm like, ooh, wow. Couldn't even remember the Eternals. She's the moviegoer. This is her. I didn't prod her for this. Right. But then there's something else on top of it. I said she's the moviegoer, right? Remember when I said earlier, we all know what we know and we all know what we don't know. She's the moviegoer. She knows she's not the comic book fan. I am. You know what she will do? Just like our friends will do that aren't comic book fans, she will go to the movie, have a question, file it away, and come back and ask us based on our comic book knowledge. See, I'm gonna talk about that because we talk all the time about the moviegoers that swear they know everything. No, there are moviegoers out there that know damn good and well they don't know everything, and they want to know, they want to learn. We just don't talk about them enough. Juju said something today. Dude, without thinking, was trying to make a joke about Ryan Gosling being Black Panther. Juju educated the dude. Well, if you read comics, you would know there's a dude sitting there right now named Hunter. That's actually the White Wolf. That's T'Challa's brother. Here's what the dude said. Oh, wow. I did not know that. But you act like you did, though. And you knew damn good and well you didn't know. So what was it all for in the first place? You know you don't know. And he ain't the only one. It's quite a few know they don't know, but got so much to say. And then get mad when you educate them. So what we doing? What we doing? It's two things in
they ain't getting that education. They ain't getting.
Listen, it's two things in that. One, she being a movie fan saying she feels like the MCU is dead. She's not the only one. She's just the only one I talk to. And she volunteered that information. Two, well, she ain't no different than everybody else that's a movie fan. She knows why she's going. She knows what she knows. She knows what she doesn't know. She's not gonna pretend that she does know something. She's gonna ask questions. Well, why can't everybody else do that? Just ask me.
In person or on social media?
I would like to think your social media persona mimic your in-person persona. I would like to think that.
Nah, everybody ain't like that. It's a bunch of people that have a representative on social media. And that's okay if you don't want people knowing your real business. Just means you're in the
Bro, man, listen, I'm having fun with this.
Stuff you don't want people to know, just don't say.
No, it's
that's how that works.
You got one mouth for a reason. You got one mouth, 2 ears, 2 eyes for a reason. I know it sound good. It sound good between your ears. You ain't gotta let it come out your mouth. Yeah, but I mean, as she said, man, and I still find this to be the truest statement. One of the truest statements I've heard in the last 10 years. People gonna people. People gonna people. They gonna say what they want to say.
Always and forever.
And always and forever. People don't treat people the way they want to be treated. They treat people the way they want to treat them. I just need folks to stop telling that lie. You ain't treating folks the way you want to be treated. You ain't giving folks the benefit of the doubt you would want. You giving folks the benefit of the doubt you want to give them. You treating folks the way you want to treat them. Stop telling that lie. And stop telling me that if you commit a crime, it's wrong. I don't want to hear that no more. Stop telling me if you commit a crime, you wrong. No, you committing a crime make you a bad person. No, you don't. You can commit a crime and still be the president of the United States of America. Yes, you
can. You can. And get indicted and get sentenced and do no jail time.
Yeah, so I don't want to hear that no more. Don't nobody, if I run a stoplight, don't make me feel bad. Just give me my ticket. Don't ask me if I know how fast I was going. It don't matter. just give me the ticket. Just give it. How you doing today?
President doing it. Why can't I? Damn it, that's right.
I'm just saying.
Right.
I'm just saying, like, I ain't trying to be that mad person. I'm just saying, like, we ain't got to have a long conversation about it. Just give me a ticket, let me go. Just tell me how fast I was going. I'm gonna go about my business. Now, mind you, if I don't pay that ticket, I don't want my driver's license suspended, and I don't want to be pulled over and arrested. I don't want none of that. I want to be treated just like this other dude. I want to get everything this other dude got. Cause having a speeding ticket ain't nowhere near bad as the stuff that he did. And so if he can get by, I think that's where they also take being a convicted felon off job applications. Take that off. Take that off. Stop asking.
It ain't off of there yet.
I'm just saying.
Ain't off of there yet.
Stop doing background checks. Stop doing background checks. Stop doing background checks because y'all don't care nothing about that. Stop. Just say I'm hiring who I want to hire. What's your job qualification? Whether or not I like you. Say what? Whether or not I like you.
I
ain't got to have no education. Nope. You ain't got to have no education. I just need to like you.
Wow.
If I like it, I teach you.
Yeah. Might as well be. Might as well be. You know what I'm saying? Might as well be. Question. I have a question. Who in the MCU was the biggest waste of time and energy you ever saw?
You know what? I'm gonna say this.
And y'all feel free to chime into it in the comments. Who do you think, what character do you think was the biggest waste of time, energy, and resources in the MCU?
What I'm gonna say is probably not gonna surprise anybody. The Eternals. The Eternals. When I think about the cast that you had and I think about the amount
Is
of
there a
money that
particular character? Is there a particular character in that movie? Is there a particular character in that movie, or just that whole movie was just the way?
I
I
mean,
agree. Before you even say
if it
anything,
was just called, because it's a team movie, I'm looking at them all as one character because I think that was that movie, not like a Spider-Man movie where you got just the one. Because Spider-Man could be good in that movie, but the script just sucked in and of itself. When you look at this movie, the amount of because he went for the home run. He brought in some people. He did. Angelina Jolie ain't nobody to be laughing at now. And there were folks that took those roles so serious, they worked out because they were like, well, I'm going to be a superhero for the first time for my people. Pango, complete, utter waste of time. If we wanted to look at it, truth be told, because that character literally did nothing in that damn movie. But and considering the actor got jacked up for that role, that was a complete and utter waste of damn time. But when you look at everything involved in that movie, the plot holes in the movie, I don't know who this is, Star Fox in the movie, and you're not gonna pay this off. We're not gonna get an Eternals 2. You know what I'm saying? Like the unresolved issues regarding Tiamat just sticking up out the damn ocean. Like there was the potential for this movie was limited anyway, because even in comics, these characters aren't that. So you already taking a risk. You still got potential there, though, because if you got a great story, you could re-energize the Eternals as a comic book if you get the story right. And complete utter waste of time. That movie was full of so many stereotypical tropes, bad writing, horrible representations of characters established in the comics. It was just, but this is the dude that's sticking around for Black Panther 3. So
let's go to the comments because folks got stuff to say. Kamayo said Everett Ross was the biggest waste of time in the MCU. Paul Martin agrees with you. The Eternals was a colossal waste of time. He said these things are saying Captain Marvel because it ruined Carol, Marvel, Nick Fury, Rambo family, Skrull, and Kree lore all in one film.
Bro, you know why? You know one of the reasons why they say that that would have been too easy. Theo finna say, nah, I ain't finna say it.
Why?
I could though.
We got the T'Child, of course. Professor said Nick Fury had potential, but since Winter Soldier, his potential's kind of been wasted. Riri Williams, and out of all the people y'all mentioned, did nobody mention this guy right here?
You mean Ramor from Taloka? Because we don't know who that is.
He been in the Marvel universe longer than anybody.
No,
literally, he has been in the Marvel universe longer than anybody.
You ready?
I'm being petty as hell. Maybe the Human Torch.
I'm being petty as hell. No, he ain't. You ready? We don't know who this is.
But even the Human Torch got shine. Even the Human Torch got shine.
I'm being petty. In Marvel Comics, yeah. In the MCU, no, because we didn't get Namor in the MCU. We got more from Taloka. And I don't know who the hell that was. I guess the same person that gave us in Jobu. I don't know who that is. So we never got Namor in the MCU. We got more. We didn't get Namor. So I can't even say Namor was wasted because we didn't get him. When we get him, I will feel compelled to honestly address that question.
But because of more, you ain't gonna get no Namor because they swear up and down and sideways, more is Namor. And we didn't touch none of the Namor stuff ever. How y'all gonna do that to Mackenzie?
I told you why. You know what? This how this probably went. You ready? We vibing. This how this probably went. Ryan probably came to Kevin with a script. And Kevin got to that part. Because I'm thinking he came to Kevin with the script. Conspiracy. This is what this is. He came to Kevin with the script before they cast anybody. Kevin got to that part where Namor had killed Queen Mother Ramonda. Now, up until this point, Kevin is probably thinking of a white person to play Namor. But when he got to that part, and he probably looked at Ryan and said, "You sure you want to keep this in here?" Yeah, we got to go with that. That's gonna get her Academy Award. Okay, all right. I just wanted to see if you want to keep that in there. When Kevin read that, it was probably at that point in time, Kevin said, "I'm willing to do a lot of things. I'm willing to do a lot of things. You know what I'm not willing to do? I'm not willing to have a white man on screen kill a black woman, especially that black woman being Angela Bassett. You got me all the way fucked up." I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. You can do the movie. You can keep the script that you got. But you know what? Go get Tanaka Werton. Go get him. But he's short. That's okay. We'll shoot it from different angles and everything like that. Down. We're gonna make it do what it's gonna do. Go get him. Go get him. Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah, I don't know.
Gray has named off Heimdall, Mordo, Monica, Rhodey, Gabe, Lamar, Riri, Bill Foster.
You know what? We could throw Isaiah Bradley in there too.
Said Eternals after Thanos didn't work
at all. You heard me? We could throw Isaiah Bradley in there too. Even with him showing up in Captain America 4.
They got him looking like a straight fool. They got him looking like a straight fool. I feel like some of his personality is being is being superimposed with Josiah, because it seemed like he gonna be. Just put Josiah in there.
You know the only people that know that? Comic book fans. Because comic book fans the only one asked where Josiah was. So I mean, you know,
you got love, bruh.
I mean, to me, it's like, I mean, we got him at the house, big dog. We got him at the house. We can ask these questions till the cows come home. Until we get a modern day Dwayne McDuffie working at, like, I'm just looking like they got one at DC. Until we, or at the very least, they have somebody that cares about black characters at DC. Until we get something like that going on at both Marvel Studios and Marvel Comics. Hey, like I said, I ain't really effing with a lot of people in 2025. I ain't really doing that. I ain't really doing that because that energy ain't being returned, and I believe in equal energy. So if you ain't effing with me, I ain't effing with you. So, and did you hear how bad What If episode 4 was?
The stands are trying to defend it. They try to defend it something tough, but it's like, no, you have no ground to stand on. You have no ground to stand on. I'm sorry.
I ain't watch it, but when you got people that the stands normally go to saying that episode sucked, that episode sucked. But then again, Crystal has said the MCU is gone. It ain't what it used to be. And you know what? That's the house falling down. that house that was built on a pack of lies and everything like that. The comic book house that was built on a foundation of hiring people that weren't knowledgeable about the source material. You can't be surprised by, and you know what the epitome of stupidity is? Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. Okay, well, I'm gonna let them be great.
Well, I beyond the first phase, you know what I'm saying? That first, you know, the Infinity Saga. Beyond that, I never really, you know, it didn't hit the same anymore after that. So it's just like y'all don't went off on a tangent and this tangent ain't working.
I think, like I said, to me, it's that whole Jerry Jones thing where you want to be seen as the top dog. Emergency also alluded to the fact that might be why one of the reasons why Nate Moore is leaving, because he can't get promoted above Kevin Feige, because Kevin Feige ain't going nowhere. I think it's one of the things where it's the whole Jerry Jones situation. You have all of these heroes, and okay, you're talking way too much. You introduce Captain Marvel, not the right Captain Marvel. That would have been something that would have earned you a measure of respect from comic book fans. But you introduce this Captain Marvel, and you come out your mouth and you say, well, she's automatically the strongest superhero in the universe. Now, the movie did okay, but the only reason why the movie did okay, we're not being truthful about it, is because you made fans feel like that movie was necessary for them to move forward with Endgame. If you don't watch Captain Marvel, then you're not gonna know who Carol Danvers is when you watch Endgame. So you gotta watch it. But let's be clear, that movie don't move the needle standing by itself. It don't. It's sandwiched between Infinity War and Endgame. Okay, well, the only people that liked Miss Marvel, it wasn't even really Miss Marvel fans. The Miss Marvel comic book fans complained about the power swap. They was pissed about that.
Yeah, it was more ethnic.
Okay, so yeah, so I don't. This dude ain't really doing what fans like, and fans keep telling him what he likes, and he like, I'm gonna give you what I want to give you. That is the primary example of the DJ playing their own music. And what do we know about being DJs? You don't play what you want to listen to. You play what keeps the dance floor packed. It ain't about what story Ryan Coogler wants to tell us in regards to Black Panther. His job, his responsibility is to give the fans what they want. You giving them your version. Nobody asked you for your version.
I get that this point with what if. The question is, are they saying to us, effing a duck is okay? Is that what we're getting out of this?
I mean,
or are we just supposed to suspend belief and say he's an alien?
I'm gonna say this: my people from Africa, and I don't think we did nothing with no duck. I don't think we did nothing with no duck. I think if we did anything with a duck, the duck got sacrificed. So, that's not my story. That's not my story. So, I mean,
okay.
I mean, what I'm saying is, I ain't got no comment. The folks that would tell that story, and they need to have a conversation with themselves. This ain't. I don't know what that was, because I would be like, okay, we went way off the rails on this one. We went so, but the folks who have stories like that, because see, Zeus turned into a cow. I ain't got that going on over here. Y'all got folks turning into animals and stuff like that, doing stuff like that. Yeah, I don't.
He turned into a swan.
Right. We don't. Furries is not necessarily part of my culture. You see what I'm saying? Like that ain't necessarily my thing. Our thing, the black thing, where we dress up as animals and make it do what it do. That ain't necessarily what we do over here. That ain't. She might put on some cute bunny ears or something like that, but full costume, no, that ain't what we doing. So I don't feel knowledgeable enough to have an opinion on this. Can I say that? Because this interaction might be totally acceptable to some people. It might be all right.
I mean, even if I'm being honest, even in the comics, I mean, when I read Howard the Duck comics and seen him, you know, in the bed with Beverly, and it was just like, I get that that's an alien duck.
It's still a duck.
But it's still a duck. If it quacked like a duck, and Howard did quack.
But here we go. You ready? You saw who he was. Duck now I'm not saying
world.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying you knew who. You saw who was falling for him. It wasn't my woman. She wasn't checking for him like that. She wasn't. She wasn't. So my woman, I know at the end of the day, still is attracted to this right here yonder. You see, this right here yonder. So like I said, I just might not know enough to comment on that, because I know that's a part of a culture. I know folks get down, folks like dressing up like that and doing stuff. And I know there's quite a few mythological stories written out there like that. So I read them same Howard the Duck stories. And because we get made to study the anatomy of stuff with the Britannica Encyclopedia back in the day, you know, some stuff just don't make no damn sense. But hey, it ain't supposed to make sense to me. That story ain't for me. That's
what they like. You know what I'm saying? That's what they like. So if that's what they like, let them like it. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what he. I don't know, bro. I don't know. It just and don't nobody see nothing wrong with it.
No, we don't know. We don't know enough to say it's something wrong with it. That's why we ain't saying that. We like, hey, you know what? Here's the thing. That story crossed quite a few eyes before it made it to production. And they said, we don't see nothing wrong with it. And you know what? See, I'm being fair. See, I might not know enough to make a comment. I wish folks would have the same integrity when they want to talk about folks' hairstyle. When they want to talk about tribal issues in movies and stuff like that, I wish folks would have the same integrity when they don't know what they're talking about. Shut up. You don't know? Be quiet. It's okay. Yeah. Silence is free.
Yeah. And golden.
Yeah. So I see what you're saying. And I understand why you're saying it. I just don't know. Little brother, big bro, I just don't know if I'm knowledgeable enough to say one way or the other, because I know it's a fetish. It's a fetish, and I guess it's been a fetish for a minute, because we learned about this. It's key.
Now I could go conspiracy theory if I wanted to, and say a lot of what I'm seeing from Disney is made the attempt to make themselves acceptable in the diversity lane. And so now we're going to go overboard, X-Men 97, and say Magneto and Rogue. That's borderlining on something pedophilic. And now we got Howard the Duck. And so we shout out the bestiality. Is that what that is? So Maybe it's just us reading too deep into it, and it's just supposed to be entertainment. Well, I am not entertained. Sorry.
This is why I said, one, I didn't watch it. Two, because I'm cognizant, I'm aware, I understand that some folks are into this. I'm not one of those people. Thus, I'm gonna let the folks that's into it discuss whether or not it was appropriate or not. I'm gonna do this right here. Because this episode wasn't for me. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm looking at. Like, clearly you had another demographic in mind when you did this. This wasn't for me. Because my people coming back telling me, and I'm looking at what my people complaining about. I'm like, well, what y'all mad about? This wasn't for y'all. You want to think about y'all when they did this episode. Why you can't be mad at what you saw when you wasn't the target audience? You wasn't the target audience. Okay, well, get mad about the stuff that you're supposed to be the target audience of. You were supposed to be the target audience of Black Panther 2. Did you get mad? To a degree, you was the target audience of the Marvels. Did you get mad?
They clear. I didn't. Yeah.
No, you didn't. Well, don't get mad now.
They did not. I'm sad for them. I'm sad for them that they didn't have the intestinal fortitude to speak up for the characters that they love, that they didn't have the intestinal fortitude to say, y'all can't just do whatever y'all want to do with my character. That's my character that I love, and I'm going to say something about it. Even if you tell me to shut up, I'm going to keep on talking.
Well, maybe if you and I talk about it enough, folks that's tuning in will, take said information and turn it into another talking point on their platform to draw more awareness to it.
We shall see.
I mean, like I said, I don't mind. What he say? I don't mind. I don't mind.
Hey.
I don't mind. I don't mind. I don't mind. Can't sing the rest of that song.
Part
Kind
there.
of hard.
If you are helping to acknowledge the prowess of the ancestors of the griots and the prophets, then go ahead, take the knowledge that I have given you and go forth, young lady.
Just know we know. Just know we know.
I love it.
Just know we know. Like, we ain't gonna say nothing. We not gonna do that because we didn't already. We got our feelings out the way. We did. Y'all been y'all, because this before we got on this live, boy. Look here, we was both, but we good. We good. Woo! We get it. It's all good. It's all love. Hey, take what you need what you take. As Denzel Washington say, my man. All right, I ain't mad. Just know we know. We know. We know. Game recognized game. We know. Listen.
Did we talk about Howard the Duck and not make no reference to that terrible movie or do no rabbit season, duck season, Bugs Bunny style?
Yeah. I don't. Yeah, because yeah. Because I don't. Yeah, we don't need to talk about
it. Pop up on somebody else's page,
Yeah, well, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen because I mean, I believe in coincidence. I do until it's no longer coincidence. They gonna be like, Theo,
I mean, because why they
why
keep
don't y'all
talking
just say
about
what
duck?
y'all trying to say?
They
We said
playing.
it.
They got something up to see.
Yeah. Y'all like, why don't y'all just say what y'all trying to
That's
say?
a
We said
great
it.
idea.
We said it. I
With
know
our
some
whole
people couldn't.
chest.
You heard me? I know some folks around here couldn't turn in no term paper. Because they turned that term paper in, it would damn sure come back with plagiarism on it.
Hey, Theo, look. Hey, this somebody over here. I got my pen. Look at me. I'm writing down what's on your paper.
Listen.
I got an A too.
Hey man, and you know what, man? It'd be funny because Alicia was like,
this is the petty edition.
Alicia was like, how did you know? And I said, well, you know, bebop, bop, bop, bebop, bop, boop, bop, bam. So I was like, unknowingly, it just came across my time feed. And I was like, oh, wow. So I'm going to tell you how it played out. So that's what it was. It came across my time feed and I saw it. And I didn't want to look because I know me. I didn't want to look. So I said, well, let me just look at the comment section. I looked at the comment section. I said, oh, wow, that's what's up. That's good. And so, you know, then, you know, I talk to you and Kamoyo a lot. You know, I do. Even though Kamoyo is younger than me, I actually consider him older than me. And so, you know, I'm going, you know, let me see, let me holler at the older ones. You feel what I'm saying? Let me holler at the older. And then he was like, oh, yeah, that's what that is. And I'm like, I see, now I knew. You know what I'm saying? He's like, oh yeah, that's what that is. Yeah, for real. And I'm like, oh man, that's what I ain't want to know that. I ain't want to know that because see, it's one thing for me to know it because I'm me. But I could be a screw loose. I could be too close. You see what I'm saying? But
Right.
when I didn't even ask the question, I just put the picture up there and then he give me that response. I'm like, I see. He ain't the only one that feel that way either. I don't believe that. He ain't the only one that feel that way. So I'm like, man, what we doing? Boy, come on, bro. Really? This what we doing? This what it, boy, look. I see now what. That's you asked the question. How we didn't get mentioned?
Yeah.
Just like we ain't ever got mentioned. Just like we ain't ever got mentioned. You asked the question, how did we get mentioned? Well, based on the names that get mentioned, do we get mentioned on those individuals' pages? No, we do not. We got mentioned on, might get mentioned on one of them, but I know for a fact our names will never come out the mouth on one of them. So I'm just saying, like, it's all good.
It is
all
what
good.
it is.
We see it.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
But
you know what? But you know what though? But you know what though? you can throw dirt on me. You can slander my name and you can take what I say and make it sound like you said it. Call it what it is, baby. There's only one me. There's only one Theo. Often imitated, never, ever duplicated. So keep trying. Keep trying.
Bro,
Keep trying.
Bro,
You're not there yet.
You see it. Y'all see it. Y'all see the studio. We doing bigger, better things and everything like that. Y'all see the light show going on behind me and everything like that. Yeah. Y'all see we gonna do co-parenting one-on-one and everything like that. So at the end of the day, listen, I get my words from the man upstairs. That's why when we do these lives and everything like that, I get my words from the man upstairs. Yeah, boy, look, need a comic book explained? No. Going to somebody else to get some talking points for what we talking, no. I ain't saying. I'm just saying. I appreciate it. The flattery is there though. The flattery is there. I when he said it, and then I said, "Oh, I wasn't going crazy then." I thought it was just me. I did. I thought it was just me. I thought, Theo, you doing too much, Theo. You doing too much. But no, clearly I ain't. Clearly I ain't. Clearly I ain't. You saw it too. So it is what it is. But yeah, man.
Yeah.
What you think, big dog? You like it? Do y'all like this? What we got going on back here and everything like that? Do y'all like it? Do y'all like it? I just want to know. Do y'all like it? We trying to make it do what it do and everything like that. We are. We're trying to get some stuff up in here.
Rock with it, man. Rock with it, man.
Man, they say
Hollywood. Rock with
I can synchronize this thing to the MP3 player and had a lights moving to the music.
Okay. That's good if you try DJ. That's dope. Yeah. I like it. I like it.
We just put it up today.
Got a purple hue to it. Like that. Like that.
You know, we got to have that vibranium effect. You feel me? We got to have the vibranium effect going on.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm definitely picking up.
I feel it. I feel it.
I feel like that.
I feel you.
Yeah. So yeah, man, what you got going on this weekend?
We got some ideas. We got some ideas.
Okay, well, yeah, that's what that is, man.
I'm gonna get caught up on my video.
Okay.
I'm gonna get caught up on my videos. I got I'm gonna do a couple action figurines. I ain't did no action figures in a while. You know, I got these two Simon Bazes.
I saw that, big dog. They
terrific. You know what I'm saying?
Listen.
So
the Simon Bazes look now. Actually, all of them look nice and everything like that. I ain't gonna lie, you made me think about that Mr. Terrific real nice. I said, wait a minute. I know what I said about Todd McFarlane, but I might have to get this Mr. Terrific. I don't know about
that. hey, because they got him with the black face, the black mask, like what I got. They got the black mask, and then they got him with the red mask too. So did that. Might do a cheese video. After getting like 1,700 views. I might have to check that out.
Man, y'all got big fans. Y'all got big fans, man. My joy,
might have to reinstigate. We might have to reinstigate.
We need to, like, that's the perfect day and everything like that. I just, you know, this week being what it was, looking at it for what it was and everything like that. Just, you know, of course, daughter here. Matter of fact, hold on.
Because I know it's some of y'all that are action figure fans, and y'all ain't been getting y'all dose action figures. And since I got all these damn action figures sitting around, might as well make use of them, huh? Might as well make use of them. I never did that one. I think that captures the werewolf quite well, doesn't it? I know y'all saw this on Halloween, but just I still had it line. He got to go back to his place. You got to go back to your place.
Want to introduce y'all a special guest,
and then I showed you
don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. Big bro, I got a special guest and everything like that. I'm gonna lean over this way and everything like that. Just lean in, girl. Just say hello.
Hey, what's going on?
Respect, young lady. Respect. Hey.
Okay,
how you doing?
Gonna go now. She nervous. She nervous. I'm like, I don't know what you nervous about. I don't do this.
Well, she better get ready. Ain't she supposed to be doing something Sunday?
Huh?
Oh well, yeah, her mom is. I don't know why she would think she's not gonna be in it, because she's literally the proof that it works. I don't know why she would think she.
I'm gonna go play Mortal Kombat now.
She's going to go play Mortal Kombat. she's playing Mortal Kombat 11. Like that's literally her game.
But who's a favorite character?
She actually plays all of them, to be perfectly honest with you. Like she goes through the storyboard mode and everything like that. So she's beaten Chronica a few times. She's better at it than I am.
PlayStation or Xbox?
She on okay,
on
so
PlayStation or Xbox?
Yeah, we're PS family over here. We don't do nothing else from the 2 to the 5.
Okay. She might have to hit me up. I might have to come see it. Might have to come see her on some Mortal Kombat.
Okay, you might have to come see her. Okay. You know what? Let me ask you a question while I'm thinking about this. So is there a way there's a way for me to create a separate profile for her, right? On the PlayStation.
Yes. Sure is. Yeah, she have a separate profile with her separate stuff, and she ain't even got the message to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. Well, look here, dog. I know you can do this all night long.
Theo. Theo, hold on. Look who in here. Look who in here.
What's going on? D-Meister. Yep.
But hey, Buckmeister got mentioned. They mentioned Buckmeister in that video.
You know what? I hear Michael Jackson in the background. Except I'm just gonna alter the words to his song. I'ma leave it alone. Leave it alone. I'ma leave it alone. Because if I don't leave it alone, I'll be the guy in my feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know what I'm saying? Like game recognized game. I thought it was very, very, interesting. Like I said, because he been doing his thing. He been doing his thing for a minute. And he has consistently been him for the past several years now, a few years now. It is what it is. So we just gonna say it was coincidental. I'm just gonna say that and go on about my business. I got other stuff I gotta do. Quite a few Black Panther fans out there want Black Panther content, and as much Black Panther content as they can get. So it does me no good to get caught up in my feelings. Just game recognized game.
What? Okay, Black Panther asked me what video to which we am referring to.
You know what?
It is a video.
It's a video. It's a video. It's a video. It's a video. And from what I heard, it's a pretty good video too. From what I heard, it was a pretty good video. So that's all I'm gonna say. It's a pretty good video from what I heard. Of course, I will say I've heard the words that were uttered in that video before. I have, and I was told that the words from the video had been heard before. I had. So, but nevertheless, it's a good video. It's a good video.
The same old when it come to me and my dog. Same old. Okay, but we're gonna keep it pushing, and we're gonna keep our heads held high, and we're gonna be the better men. How about that? We're gonna be the better men rather than
2025.
Than be.
It's 2025, big dog.
All right, it's too late. It's too late. What's done is done. You know what I'm saying? What's done is done. I feel like, and I say this, I've said it many times before, in the fullness of time, we will see who was right and who was wrong.
I look at it like this. I tell Alicia this all the time. What's meant for me is meant for me. And it has nothing to do with anybody else. So it does no good for me to get upset about stuff. And folks can do and say whatever they want to. If it's meant for me, it's meant for me. You can't stop me from getting it. I'm going to get it. I'm gonna get, the only person that can stop me from getting it is me. And I'm not gonna get in my way.
That's
so
thanks. That's thanks.
I don't,
That's
you
thanks,
know,
bro.
folks gonna move how they move. And if God puts you in a position where you can be observant of how people move, then you need to thank him for that opportunity and move accordingly. So, you know, so that's how I look at it, man. It was funny, interesting.
It is what it is.
You
It
know,
is what it is.
coincidental. You know what I'm saying? Ironic. You know it was definitely something that made me and my
ironic.
brother.
Very ironic.
Look, for me and my brother, because y'all need to know, I went to Kamoyo first. And Kamoyo confirmed what I was thinking without me even asking him what the lick read. He said, "Oh yeah, that's it." And then when I actually have a conversation with my brother, I don't even get past hello before. Did you see that bullshit? Because you ain't the passionate one. I am. I'm the one that's, you know, subject to emotional outbursts. Kamoyo ain't him. It's me. I'm the one that's subject to go off the deep end emotionally. So because I know that, I've been checking myself. I've been reeling myself in. So y'all told me I wasn't crazy. So that's all I got to say about that.
You ain't. But look here, we gonna thank the Rock With Me Nation for rocking with us. We appreciate everybody to come out and rock with us. We love all the Kamoyo Kings and Grand Madams and Grays and Buckmeisters and Professor Film fans and everybody that pull up in this spot to rock with us. We appreciate y'all. Y'all helping us grow. Y'all the reason that we grow, because y'all fucks with us. Okay. That's it for now, y'all. But fret not. Me and Theo gonna keep coming at you with another one of them other ones. And until we do, y'all be good and be good to each other.